All right, let's start it. Just give me a second to adjust my stuff. Awesome. How are you, everybody? I can see you're all here. I'm back, and it feels great to be back. And well, I'm not really updated with the market, but as you all know, what matters is what you know about the market, not what's happening right now in the market. So what I have ready for you guys is daily structure mostly, because the reason is I've been through I did a lot of back testing in my trip, in my flight, and all the time I could. And what it comes to my attention is that how daily structure play a big role in this market. I mean, I can tell you without daily structure, if you don't know the daily structure, if you cannot identify it when it's happening, then you got to do a lot of work in order to make it happen without it, right? But let me tell you why. First of all, let me just share another screen, because it was the topic of conversation today in my group, that people were thinking that actual fundamental or news, or I can say, for example, Trump's tweet, it can actually affect the market. And I was saying that if that's the case, that means market makers are handling Trump's Twitter account, because it cannot be this accurate that he tweets and then right away market react to the tweet. But all the textbook traps, all we look for is right there. That can be, right. So what is right? The right thing is the daily structure allows market makers, allows, the people who control the market to basically trap the fundamental or the mind of people with the media, for example. This is one of the pages, my favorite page of Forexia book by Dylan, and you can see how he pointed the places in the market where the news were actually trapping everybody right at the consolidation time. Different kind of news induced people to sell, where the actual move was buy. So this this daily structure will help the market makers to trap people, have enough time basically to trap everybody. For example, if one news comes up, not everybody see it right away, so they need time. How they buy time? By consolidation. When is consolidation? It's Asian session. And what's gonna happen after Asian session is that breakout, which will create a daily structure, and that's when people get confirmation of their move. So let me give you an example. Let me just draw it right here. So there is the problem forming, and then there will be the reaction, and there is a solution, right? This is a very important, it's important to know the rule of problem, reaction, solution. If I tell you guys like how many times in a day I use this pattern, not in trading, in actual life. Like if you really want to, because in life you got to manipulate people in order to, do what you want to do. If you want to if you want to sell something, you literally have to manipulate someone, bring their attention into something, and then create an environment for them so they can actually, get into what you want them to do. And the solution is them buying your stuff and you making profit. Or let's say you want to do something, you want to make a group of people do a specific, task that can benefit you in some way. You can actually go and use this problem reaction solution, create a problem for them. This is, I would say, this is the key for being a good sales representative. You have to be able to create a problem and then make it a way that, for example, in terms of selling, if you want to sell a phone, and then the guy in front of you is someone who look like, a construction guy, you don't want to talk about, how many megapixel this camera has, or how many different, storage, and how many different things this phone does. What you need to do is talk to the guy about a phone that he needs, and it's actually a phone that is strong in, drops. It be a strong build, so they're not gonna be broken after a week that they bought. So I'm creating a problem. You have a problem that your phone will be broken soon. So if I wanna sell an iPhone and the guy want a Samsung, I'm actually creating a problem that Samsung is not good for you. It's so thin. You need a stronger phone. And then the reaction I'm gonna make is bringing the iPhone in his attention, so he would buy it and I make the money. So daily structure, creating a problem, and then a reaction, and then a solution. You have to learn it to use it in your day-to-day, conversation, business, the way you behave with people. This way you win. So that's what market maker does. They keep creating problems, making, behavior that brings us reaction from retail trader, and the solution is for them. And now we are the people who are gonna make money from that solution as well. We're not going to be the reaction anymore. Okay, I'm trying to make you understand these daily structures in depth, that actually, if you really want to know when you learned it, is when, something happened in your real life and you be like, that was the problem reaction solution right there. If you reach that point, you completely understand this concept. So now, when a trend is created, how it's created? By this market is fractal nature. When we talk about time frames, how a 4-hour candle is for 1-hour candle, and how 1-hour candle goes to 30 minutes and 15 minutes. Same thing. The trends in market are creating in day-to-day basis. And you already know how important is a day factor for us, from DMA to a higher low of the day to ADR, anything in, that has a day factor on it, it's absolutely important, at least for me. So this trend has to be created in day-to-day basis. And what do I have as a pattern for a day? its daily structure. So a total of 4 or 5, maybe sometimes 3 day that comes with a daily structure usually will create a trend for you, just like this. So now I'm just gonna show you in the market. One of them is right here. When you have the problem, oops, sorry. When you got the problem, reaction, solution, back to consolidation. Next day, same thing, problem, reaction, and solution. Same thing next day. So what happened right now? 2 to 3 days of a daily structure usually will create a trend for retail trader so they can happily follow and think they're as planned. Second trend comes right here. Okay. Now, this is where things get beautiful. Now, they pay attention to the zones like this because market, why you think market stopped right here? And then why you think market couldn't break here? Just because you can see other stuff like this, what the money do when they see a downtrend, when they see a zone of support or resistance is broken and can't break it higher, touching the trend and respect it perfectly. I can even draw it like this. Still valid. Yep. Till the last second and then aggressively shift against them. So you're telling me a fundamental can predict this, and that can be out of nowhere. All this days come along with the daily structure, with a plan, and then just right away this happened? No, don't get affected by people thinking like this. You are the one who's thinking, right? Just think the way you think it's right. I just said think 200 times, sorry. Another one I'm gonna show you just in Tuesday, that how same daily structure happened. So if you're trading DMA, DCR, if you, let me see. I think, is it okay now? Okay, I'm not sure why. Well, yeah, I'll just continue. So when 2 to 3 days of daily structure comes along, creates a trend, creates a human psychological level, just like this, that they expect price to go down, that's when everything changed. So let's go to other pairs. I just saw that today was a really violet pair, violet day, and all pairs went crazy. But when I just checked the chart, I'm like, okay, it's just a simple daily structure, nothing more. Price consolidate in a zone, creates a problem, and then push. You see 1, 2, 3 push to one side. Why 3 push to the one side? Because that's how human get confirmation. That's when they actually believe that they're missing out. They see these big bullish candles, they think they're missing out, they put all their money in and they lose it all. Because where they're going to put their stop losses? Below here, some of them below here. Yeah, you can't run away from the move like this if you are a retail trader. Even here, depend on the rules, all of them was eaten by like 1 or 2 hours, and that's the overlap times. How could you trade it? I'm not saying go and trade daily structure anywhere you see. If you Just a second, I'll get back to that UCAT right away. If you try to take DCR trades, then you have to see this daily structure in line with your DCR. If you're taking safety trade, then you have to wait for that DCR trade. Sorry, daily structure in that safety trade. I'm just gonna show you one little example. This is kind of safety trade, not kind of, it's exactly a safety trade. So you see that market makers, let me see if the back has, okay, good. So you can see that market start trapping people in a zone, all right? In this area. Actually more like this, I think. Oh, let's put it here. They start trapping in the high for support and resistance, and then there is the next zone around here. So from here, I can see a big shift. This is where I can see the shift. Okay. Notice how DMAs were close together, and then this shift and consolidation after that made all DMA cross. So now I'm going to buy this in my entries where I can find it. Can I see anything here? No. I can see a daily structure playing out, but it's not on my plan. It's not on my setup. My setup, I'm just gonna review it one more time on safety. If you don't know what is safety, check other videos of me on Academy. It's there. So when there is trap, so trap, shift, induction. If you wait for the trap and then wait for the shift and then wait for the induction, that's where you're getting safety trade. It's very valid. And now in here, you can see I showed you the trap zone, the shift. Now price moves for the one more day, 1 or 2 day, you know, the shift is continuing up to reach this high, whereas trapping buyers. Why? Because this was the high, they broke the high, people think that it's going further up and it's reversing in Friday trap day. And this is what? Tell me. Type it in the chat. What do you see in this Friday? Trap. Trap is right, but I want the name. What pattern you see in Friday? No one? All right, I say it. Daily structure. Consolidation. And then move to the side. Trap everybody. Come back down. And the day in consolidation. So this was a daily structure. Am I trading it? No. Why? Because I'm looking for safety trade. I'm not seeing any safety trade yet. Now my induction is starting. You all need really to work on this daily structure. I was expecting some people to say it. All right. No worry. So the induction, you see, the induction is where market maker trying to trap liquidity in the other side of his actual move, which is in this case, they're trapping sellers. What sellers wants to see? Lower low. What other thing they wants to see is zones that are broken. What other they wants to see? Sorry. The Fibonacci level, the indicators that tell them sell. And guess what? When there is candles like this, what indicators show? indicators show sell. So they want to see sell. Indicators see all this bearish momentum is coming, but we know that a trap is coming, and the trap pattern is problem, reaction, solution. Okay, easy. So this is the one I'm taking. I saw it here. I kind of see it here. I can just copy this to here too. But this is the one I'm taking. It's important that you know what's happening in the market, but you have to actually be able to filter the ones that you need with the ones that you don't want to take. This is another daily structure. Am I taking? No. Why? Because I said I want to take safety trade. All right. So if you want to take DCR in line with the signature, in line with daily structure, then this is actually not bad. You see, daily structure, move happened, created a cross, and this is your entry right here, any of these sell candle. So this particular day, which is Tuesday today, and it's my favorite trading day because of the Tuesday reversal setup, it was a safety trade and a DCR. A lot of people, even of my students, wait for the DCR after the safety trade. So this is where they get into the market. All right. So someone asked for 4 hour. I personally think USD CAD is going up. I'm going to show you why. So based on what I see is a 4 hour trap right here. That's the second. So I see that they're coming back down. In here, they trapped sellers. All right. They trapped sellers. And now we got a 4 hour break and retest. Right now we saw the induction. That was today. We saw the induction and then price came back, respected the DMA. This is the yearly moving average, right? So I'm expecting price consolidate a bit more because right now we kind of see that all average comes together. Since all the DMAs are crossing up, so when DMAs all crossed up, we're going to a bullish scenario. I can see the traps and consider if I'm going to take it or not. But in this case, in USD CAD, you see, I'm seeing that retail trader with their lines and with their zone are seeing that market respected this specific support resistance of them. So they're going to a continuation of downtrend. They're not thinking of buy right now because trend is completely bearish to them. A break and retest failed to break this zone. So retail trader will start thinking to sell, especially after this, the pattern kind of head and shoulder right here. You just adjust it a bit. So this head and shoulder right here will be in line with them going to sell. So that's why I'm not selling it. Well, I can be wrong because it's just because I see retail trader confirmation to sell. That's why I'm not trusting it, right? So I'm just gonna track it to see what's happened. Another reason is because I already predicted this move when I came, my first analysis that I was trying to see what's happening to the market obviously was US dollar Canadian. It was around here, right here actually. It was right here when I was looking at the market, and I saw that it's actually can go and make it a very bearish confirmation for retail if they form a daily structure today. And that's what exactly they did. I wasn't even trading it. I came back and looked at it around here when everything was done. So I'm thinking to buy, guys. Another reason I'm going to give you for my buy, for the DMA line, just check the Academy's webinar. There is a specific webinar for what is DMA and everything. The other reason is the weekly structure, guys. Weekly structure right now, you can see from previous week, they are in a bearish, just like this. So I see from previous week's midweek reversal, which was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday. You see now, you can see it a little better. Let me just draw the induction as well. Oh no. So this is going to be the induction. Well, I'm actually not really good to, I don't want to buy it right now whatsoever, but I'm going to wait for the midweek reversal. How is, this is a zone right now, retail trader looking to see being broken right now is respected. So for the midweek reversal, what it can happen is consolidate a little more. Maybe the full Wednesday they consolidate, and then a daily structure going to reverse this and continue the market to the upside. But right now I'm not buying it, but I'm not selling it as well. I'm just gonna leave it alone because it's not showing me what I wanted to see, what I want to see. And another very important thing is from the start of the week, there is a family meeting of DMAs. So in this condition, I'm just gonna wait for the shift to give me the correct direction, DMA crosses, and then I'm good to go. I'm just gonna write it after that. So if you guys have any question, let me know. I got 8 minutes time. Oh, Elvin is here. Oh, let me unmute you, brother. I miss your voice.
Yeah.
What's good, bro?
Nothing, just eavesdropping, listening, learning.
Nice, nice.
You know me, I'm a student, bro.
Yeah, always. So I had a question for gold too. How about gold? Let's just jump to the 4-hour real quick and see. Well, DMAs are fully bullish. Let me see. I can see that they trapped sellers right there and continue the move to the upside. And the trap is right here. So I believe they're gonna come back to this side. I actually know they did the trap already. So I think they're in induction phase. They're coming back for, whether DMA touch and continue upside, and we'll decide about that. But right now, I don't think it's gonna continue going up. I believe it's going down to around 1470 maybe, or 1480, around this area. And then make
That wick, right?
yes, to that wick, fill the wick, trap sellers, and then if they want to go back up, it's gonna be around this area. But yeah, I'm gonna keep watching it for a sell right now. Yeah, I can see that HDMA and DMA also crossed down in 15 minutes time frame on my other screen. Let's go down. Yeah, HDMA, DMA crossed already, and we're gonna see if the daily structure forms to the upside and then comes down, or just more consolidation. These two-way will make the DMA cross WMA as well, and that's when we'll continue selling till we got a seller's trap pattern. Then we'll look for a buy. That's my idea right now. All right, no problem, man. Anything to add, Elvin? I got nothing to say.
Nope, looks good.
Awesome.
Looks spot on.
Awesome. Oh, actually, one more thing I can say, that guys, I told everybody that I will mention Tuesday reversals every week, because my sessions are Tuesday and it's my favorite day of the week. I'm just gonna show you, that's one Tuesday reversal right there. We go to NZD, USD. You can see that low of previous week got violated, grabbed all the orders, accumulated a little bit, and then killed them all. AUD, USD, same thing. This week right here will open the spread up and grab every liquidity down here, getting it ready for this move. So this is a Tuesday reversal as well. Euro NZD, same thing. High of the day and previous day was violated, accumulated, and come back on them. GBP JPY didn't really went to the low of previous day, but if you ask me, this was where retail traders were looking. From this, their main question is why you think prices stopped right here. When they ask this question, that why you think prices stopped here, so my attention goes to where price stopped. You can see right here to where prices stop at the first place. That's where retail trader pay attention. And that's another one. They see the respect. They see how zone is respected multiple times. So now when it's broken and being retested in a downtrend, they can see a sell. So they kind of trap as a Tuesday reversal, but not as way we trade it. Okay. And gold as well, same thing, Tuesday reversal. It was a great Tuesday. I'm so mad that I actually wasn't trading it, but yeah, it's a train. It's gonna come back, another one. No problem, guys. Thank you for joining. I'm super excited for what's coming. We're just starting it. I'm just back. So stay tuned. Take care, guys. Peace.